You just spoke about Harden. I think Harden knows deep down. Not even deep down. I think he just knows that he doesn't have that explosive first step, the ability to manipulate foul calls and whatnot, get to the line, finish at the rim, have that step back three. Because I saw today, so Harden is yet to have a game for Philadelphia where he's had 20 or more field goal attempts. And to me, his prime days in Houston, he was always score first, pass second. And that he was a shooting guard, really. Now, we saw it with Brooklyn a bit last season, and we're seeing it here with Philadelphia, where he's purely a point guard. And he can still do, as you said, his passing is still there. He can still get double-digit assists. He's still a good NBA player. He's still a very good NBA player. But he's not the superstar player he was. And I think he knows that he's not the scoring machine that he once was. Because he's just not quite there physically at this point of his career. And things are catching up with him a little bit. And the result of that is we're seeing him take less field goal attempts and passing the ball more. Which, in order for Philadelphia to perhaps cause an upset and say win game 2 tomorrow, like the only way I see them winning game 2 tomorrow is Harden going off, taking over 20 field goal attempts and going for over 40 points. That is the only way I see, and I don't see it happening because I haven't seen it at all from James Harden in the past 12 months, basically. So, I just want to ask you, like, you just spoke about Harden then. As a fan, there's a couple of natural things that come to mind, like, when we're previewing a game in our head, I guess, as fans. One thing is we always look for a way that our team can win. I think that's natural. Even if we're rank outsiders, we always look at, okay, how can my team actually win this game? But I think conversely also, we also look at the nervous side of things and think about, okay, how can the other team win? Like, I don't know. I don't know if you feel the same, but as a fan of any team in any sport, I always have those feelings before a game where I look at, okay, how can we win this game? And also, even if we're like clear favourites, how could we lose this game? And to you as a fan going into tomorrow's game, is there a way in your mind that you can see Harden popping off for like 35, 40, or something else happening where Philadelphia could actually win game 2?
I can't. It'd be if we lost the game. Like, they were up at halftime in game 1. We were shooting horrific from the field, mind you. But they're just so much easier to guard now moving forward. I mean, I'm not worried about Danny Green in the corner, Matisse, anybody on there. They don't have a second gear that they can really pull. So, other than ourselves shitting the bed, ourselves thinking, well, we've kind of made it already, I can't see them beating us. I see us losing the game out of stupidity, anything. But that's why I think our veteran experience is going to really kick in. Really excited to see, but people like PJ, we don't really have that too many young kids who will be able to make the dumb mistakes that Memphis and Minnesota will make there. So, I see what you're getting at, but I just think it's that lopsided in terms of just talent levels, coaching. It would be, if we lost this series with no Embiid, we'd have to shut down as a franchise, I reckon. I don't know what we could come back from.
Yeah, I think when you look at like Harden and you look at the Heat, the defensive-minded approach, the ability for Spoelstra to change things up on the fly, means that even if Harden popped off in the first quarter tomorrow and went for like 12, 15 points in the first quarter, the experience of that team, the experience of Spoelstra as coach, means that they're going to be able to make in-game adjustments to prevent him from going for the 35, 40 points that I think he needs to go for in order for Philadelphia to win.